Hello, check 1 2. We here? Yes, we are. All right. Hello, everybody. Good evening. Ugh. If I sound like crap, I apologize. Give me one moment. Make sure that I gotta do something real fast. Okay, there we go. Wish I could just leave it on no cam for the rest of the night. I am. If I sound awful, it's because I feel awful. I'm not sick, but allergies hit me really hard today. I've been sneezing all day. I've taken Mucinex. I've taken not Tylenol, ibuprofen. I was very close to going to the store and getting some Zantac, but you know, I'm trying not to pass out. I don't think it'll be a long stream tonight. It'll probably be maybe an hour, maybe an hour and a half if we can make it. Because right now the meds are really hitting me hard. But I don't want to miss a stream. I had this scheduled, and I don't want to, you know, I've already missed one stream, so I don't want to go that route. No. Anyway. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. First week of April. And I hope it's going good for you. That's all I have to say. I mean, you can tell I'm out of it. I just wanted something relaxing to listen to, so I looked through my playlist and I found this, and I hadn't listened to it in like probably a couple of years. I had it saved for a while. So I thought, you know what, why not just something relaxing, you know? Just something to chill with. You know, don't need all the intense music all the time. I know it's supposed to help, but, you know, even I need to tone it back just a little bit every so often. So maybe tonight we'll not treat this so seriously and maybe just chill and relax and maybe work on a deck or two. All right. I mean, I don't want the game to overshadow the music. I think I can turn the music up a little bit, right? Yeah, let's turn it up just a little bit. I think right about there should be fine. Dual Pass have been revamped. I don't even think I have a Dual Pass. Let's see if there's anything that I need to unlock. I don't know. I can make a new deck. The question is what would I make it out of? Let's have a look at this one. Oh yeah, this one's fine. Yeah, this one's fine. I'm still bronze 3? How the heck is that possible? just imagining I'm gonna get my ass kicked. I think the music complements the game a little bit, actually, now that I'm listening to it. Alright, the question is, what's he gonna do right off the bat? Because I've got one offensive strategy. Oh, is it an Exodia deck? Yeah, I think it's an Exodia deck. What's that do? I don't know what he's going for. You still using similar decks as before? Pretty much, yeah. I haven't made any changes to it, to be honest. I don't know what this... Okay. He just gave me the win. I didn't even get to play. I mean, okay. I'll take it. Hey, Memory. Sorry, I'm not sick, but I am dealing with allergies, so if I sound really out of it, that's why. Alright, I want an actual duel, come on. I'll go second. Summon a monster. A lot of bots running DD Dynamite. Right off the bat. Okay. Hey, Kevin, how you doing? Oh, Lord. I'm dealing with allergies right at the moment, so if I don't sound like too enthused or anything like that, I apologize. Alright, the White Stone of Legend, great. And all I have is just spells and traps. Finished the third day of the Month of the Souls, and you, Yu-Gi-Oh again? Yeah, I just wanted to play tonight. I'll be honest, I have so much meds in my system right now. Like I'm not gonna go the full hour and a half. I don't think. I'm like really tired. Like it's hitting me really hard. So I can only destroy a Blue Eyes with like full on. I mean, it'd be a waste. Because I can't target Blue Eyes White Dragon cards. But that's not Blue Eyes. Two Blue Eyes. Great. This is not going to be good. Dark Souls 1 to 3, Neo 1 and 2, Sekiro, Bloodborne, Elden Ring, Mortal Shell. You should add Code Vein to that list. Oh, is he getting a third Blue Eyes out? Son of a bitch. I mean, I can't do anything with this. I can't do anything. I got a shitty hand. That was just bad. It's absolute bullshit when you go up against that. Yep, you tell me. I don't know. It's like I know I have this set for Yu-Gi-Oh, but I almost don't feel like playing Yu-Gi-Oh. I almost want to check out. Hold on. Has Starfield actually made any updates yet? Let me check. 1 second. I'm clicking the wrong thing. Oh yeah, they did. What's the new one? Vasca. What? This is new. Wait, hold up. Hold up, this is new. I haven't seen this yet. They actually have an update for this?
Hi, I'm Istvan Paley, lead artist on Starfield at Bethesda Game Studios. We're excited to introduce you to one of our favorite companions in the game.
Hello.
Constellation's very own expeditionary robot, Vasco. As an early model built by Lunar Robotics, Vasco was refurbished to meet the requirements of Constellation's mission. He's a utilitarian, heavy industrial machine well suited to the rigors of space travel. Vasco's design is based on a standard Type A bipedal chassis, capable of traversing rough terrain with all the survival gear and payload capacity needed for extended overland journeys. Vasco does have defensive capabilities, should the need arise, but his primary role is peaceful. He wears the white and red livery of Constellation, though many years in the field have worn the paint and dented a few panels.
How can I be of assistance?
But he's still the reliable companion that an intrepid explorer like yourself can depend on.
You know, it just occurred to me while I was watching that. You know, you think about games that actually start you off with either a companion or some type of piece of equipment that's like mandatory for you to have or something like that. For example, like in Fallout, you get the Pip-Boy. Or in Zelda, you get Navi the Fairy. Like everyone's required to have these. Like you're required to have a fairy in Zelda, or you're required to have a Pip-Boy in Fallout. And in Starfield, I guess now you're required to have a robot. I always found it fascinating that they actually have that. Like it's an interesting mechanic. Almost like something that drives the story forward. You know what I mean? I don't know. I guess they think the players are too stupid to actually play a video game nowadays. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. You have Fallout and Ocarina of Time 3DS. That's good. I'm going to have to find a way to actually do this. I don't even know if I can do it on this channel. But one thing that I would love to do is do, not Ocarina of Time, but maybe A Link to the Past. That would be fun. I haven't played that game in years. I don't know. Is there any new news on Starfield? Like anything at all? New Starfield trailer, but still no actual gameplay. Why? Apparently this guy has the answer. Majora's Mask? Yeah. I don't have... Here's the thing. I don't have any of my old Nintendo stuff. I don't have any of it. I want to see what this guy says, because he talks about this trailer that we just watched, but still no gameplay. And maybe he may have an answer for it. Maybe... I don't know. Maybe they're saving it for not E3. I know Microsoft has their own thing. I don't know. They normally did E3, but I know Xbox has like a whole presentation deal. So maybe because Bethesda is owned by Microsoft now, it might be a part of that, but not E3. I don't know. Let me check this out real quick. Maybe we'll get some answers. Checking the volume.
Hey everyone, it's me Lone. Hope you're doing alright. And today we got some more information released about Starfield. Bethesda uploaded a trailer for one of the game's companions called Vasco. And today I want to talk a little bit about that, but more to the point, approach the broader question as to why Bethesda hasn't released any proper gameplay for Starfield yet. I'm sure many of you are dying to see it and are still wondering why we haven't gotten any yet. So I want to share my thoughts about this today. And to be very clear, I'm not sharing anything confidential. These are purely my thoughts and speculations as now a Bethesda fan. So if you enjoy enjoyed this video, please like it. I would really appreciate it. Subscribe if you're new, and please consider supporting me on some of my other social media platforms like Discord, all of which are linked in the description below. So with that out of the way, let's get to the content.
How can I be of assistance?
Okay, so as I said, Bethesda released a new trailer today about one of the game's companions called Vasco, and if you missed that, I'll link it in the description below, though you are seeing footage of it on screen right now. And yes, it is a fairly short video. We're not getting that much information about Vasco as a companion, let alone Starfield as a whole. But if you're still dying for information about this game, this is one place to go, and we do get to understand Vasco as a companion a little bit, how they're like, how they're going to be helping you as you play Starfield, potentially if you recruit them as a companion, so on and so forth. So
it'd be cool if you could rename him to Wally or something like that. I think that'd be a really interesting feature, is to rename the robot to whatever you want. Like, that's not your serial number. Like, it just comes up with a serial number, and it's like, that's too much for me to memorize, so let me just give you a shortened name, like a nickname. And you can name it Wally, or you can name it whatever. Something within the realm of reason. Majora and Ocarina, I don't have either one. I had Ocarina years ago, but because I moved so many times over the course of 10 years, a lot of my games either got stolen or they got lost. So I lost Ocarina, and by the way, that game cost my mom $90 to buy online. Because, like, no store had it. It was impossible to find a copy of Ocarina of Time. I'm sure nowadays it's probably easier. Claptrap? Probably. That'd be interesting. Now, the only Zelda game I own is Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past for the Super Nintendo, which I don't have a Super Nintendo, but I do have a what's it called? It's called a Retro Duo, and it plays 8-bit and 16-bit video games, basically Nintendo and Super Nintendo. So I think that'd be... I would play Nintendo, but I don't trust Nintendo as far as I could throw them. Especially when it comes to YouTube.
Very, very small, but still nice to see. Though I'm sure people are asking, as I said in the intro, why are Bethesda holding things so close to their chest? Why haven't we seen proper gameplay for Starfield yet? And of course, we've seen trailer footage, but as you know, that trailer footage was in-engine. And when it comes to in-engine footage, you always need to be a little bit careful. It doesn't necessarily correlate with the actual gameplay experience.
That's true. I mean, trying to answer the question why we haven't seen gameplay yet, because, I mean, the robot on the screen looks like the Magitech from Final Fantasy VI. I don't know the Magitech from... I don't know Final Fantasy VI as well as I know the rest of them. Man. I don't know. The reason why there's no gameplay, I mean... You know, it's... I want to say it's because they're still working on it, but for fuck's sake, they've been working on this game since 2013, when they patented the name Starfield. I mean, that was 9 years ago. This game is 9 years in the making. By now, they should have... They've said in articles that they have a game that is playable. Like, they have something that is playable. But I guarantee you they're probably still ironing out all the small details because they don't want to show something that looks like, you know, something that belongs on Nintendo 64.
That we'll be experiencing when the game is launched. So yes, we need to be careful, but let me just kind of provide my reasonings as to why I think Bethesda is holding things so close to their chest. Now,
I have a theory. Here, let me bring in. I have a theory. I think the reason that Bethesda is not showing any gameplay and the reason they're really 9 years and still no gameplay, yeah. That's ironic. If they didn't release it this year and they released it next year, this game would have been a decade in the making. It almost is, actually. Who knows when the actual concept was actually brought up. It could have been brought up right after Fallout 3, for all we know, back in 2009. I will say, you have to think about also the track record that Bethesda has at the moment. Right now, they are, after the failed launch of Fallout 76. What was it? 2018? Was it 2018 that it actually happened? After the failed mess of a game that came out as Fallout 76, I can only imagine that the higher-ups at Bethesda, the higher-ups at Microsoft, everybody told them, you better not fuck this up. If you want to have a career in this industry, you better not fuck this up. And so they're taking everything and making sure that it is spick and fucking span because they do not want a repeat of Fallout 76. They don't want to make Microsoft look bad, and they certainly don't want to make Bethesda look bad again. So that's my 2 cents on this. That's why we haven't seen gameplay, is because they're keeping this shit behind closed doors until it is polished. Like the full makeup job is done. It's in perfect costume and all that stuff. They're making sure that this thing is going to be spick and span before they even show us a small bit of gameplay. November 14th of 2018, yeah. Fallout 76, yeah. All right. So I was right. It was 2018. Because I remember that was the year they unveiled it. But that was the same year they also unveiled Starfield. I mean, it had been rumored that they were working on Starfield, but there was never any footage. There was never a trailer. There was nothing up until 2018. And by the way, that raw reaction is here on this channel. I don't know. I'm hoping. I think that's the big deal is, hey, we've already pissed off the audience, and that us pissing off the audience pissed off all the higher-ups because people aren't falling for the microtransaction bullshit. So now they're like, we don't want a repeat of what happened with Fallout 76, so let's put this behind closed doors for a bit and make sure that it's nice and polished before we actually show anybody an ounce of gameplay. I'm willing to bet you that is the answer. Shit, they're probably making adjustments. They may have added stuff to the game that they have to take out now. Who knows? Like, again, a lot happens in 9 years.
Again, this is not based on any insider information. I'm just talking about my experience as a fan and also as someone that has followed Bethesda so closely for I don't know how many years now. So I think the biggest example that we need to bring up when it comes to this is Fallout 4. If you remember Fallout 4, that was a game that was announced in June 2015, right? And we didn't know, as I said in previous videos, we didn't know anything about that game prior. We didn't know if it was real, if it was actually happening, and then we got a leak about it, right? And then we kind of found out that way. But if Bethesda had their way, we would not have heard anything about Fallout 4 until it was announced in June of that year. So clearly, based on even just that experience, Todd and BGS like to go about things in a certain way. They like to have, in particular, a fairly short marketing campaign when it comes to their games, right? So with Fallout 4, it was 5 months or 6 months or whatever it was. That's how they've typically done things, and obviously it's worked for them. Like Fallout 4 was a massive success. I think at one stage it was like Bethesda's biggest launch ever. It was absolutely insane. So that's why they've done things a certain way in the past. But obviously Starfield's been different. Starfield has been known, it's been announced for years now. So it doesn't necessarily correlate with the experience of Fallout 4. So why am I bringing it up? As we know, Starfield is a new IP, right? Starfield is not Elder Scrolls. It is not Fallout. It is not a franchise or an IP that has an existing community, an existing consumer base that understands the franchise back to front, understands the games back to front, know everything about them when it comes to the history and lore, all that kind of stuff. That is not Starfield. Starfield does not have that advantage. As a brand new IP, we, especially when the game was just announced, we knew nothing about Starfield. It was literally an idea, a game that Todd and the BGS team had come up with. So we needed to be communicated everything, literally everything about Starfield to understand it, right? So knowing that, yes, Bethesda has almost been forced to talk about Starfield and to start communicating that game and set the platform and the foundation for when it's eventually released in November of this year. They've been forced to do that as a new IP. So that's why we've had some information about Starfield. But I still think, like, it's my personal view, that Todd and BGS still like the idea of having a short, kind of big marketing campaign for Starfield. So while they've been forced to release certain information about Starfield, and all we've gotten is pretty much concept art, the interviews that we've done, the kind of the Wanderer video that they did, that very small stuff like that, kind of small tidbits of information. We still haven't seen proper gameplay, right? And the reason I think we haven't seen proper gameplay is because in Todd's eyes and in BGS's eyes, that is their big campaign. When they release the proper gameplay later this year, that's going to be the equivalent of a Fallout 4 5 to 6 month marketing campaign. Like, that's when they're going to release everything and everyone's going to lose their minds. They're essentially trying to replicate what they did with Fallout 4 in the form of a new IP with Starfield that needed to be communicated prior. Really, that's what they're trying to do. And obviously it's clever, it's working. Like, people are getting teased this information and they're just wanting more and more and more. If you actually look at the comments of that Vasco trailer, people are chomping at the bit to get more information about Starfield and specifically proper gameplay footage of Starfield. Bethesda know what the hell they're doing, all right? They know exactly what they're doing. And I think because of that, as I said in the past videos, Starfield is going to be a major hit. But I think that's exactly the reason why. Is because Todd really wants that Fallout 4 style campaign. And he did everything he could, and BGS did everything that they could to get it in this kind of form. So I think that's why we haven't gotten proper gameplay footage yet. But of course, the question is, when are we getting actual gameplay footage for...
I think it's whenever Bethesda wants. I think it's going to be something to do with... I think it's going to be on a Microsoft... what's the word? Chat on my meds, help me. It's going to be on like a show, an official like reveal. You know, I mean, hell, we've seen more gameplay of Dead Space remake, and that game is still being made
for Starfield. And I think if this was a normal year, if E3 was going to be on, it would have been released at E3, and that would have been in June of this year. You know, if they stuck to their previous timelines, we probably would have seen, you know, a big kind of B3 presentation, Todd get on stage, release a bunch of gameplay about Starfield. That was probably the sure bet. But of course, now with E3 being cancelled, the question, you know, has to be asked, well, when are we actually going to be getting this footage for Starfield? It has to happen at some stage. They have to release footage at some stage. We need to know what we're buying. We're not going to blindly buy a game that we know nothing about. And I think the next big thing that we can say that Starfield will be announced at in terms of its footage will be Summer Games Fest. So Jeff Keighley obviously has tweeted out that Summer Games Fest is happening. It's happening in June. You can be sure that Bethesda is probably going to be there. Again, this is not information that I have or knowledge that I have. I'm just speculating. But I think it's a sure bet that we're going to be seeing actual Starfield footage at Summer Games Fest. And it's June. And then the game's launches in November. Sounds a lot like Fallout 4. So I think that's why they're doing it the way that they are. And I'm excited to see Starfield footage. I want to see what the game looks like. I want to see what the actual gameplay experience is like, and just see everything that Bethesda has been working on. Because, you know, again, we don't need to beat a dead horse, but Fallout 76, rough launch, they're taking their time with this. It's a game that has been in the making for a long time now, and they don't want to...
Exactly. Everything I just echoed. This guy just echoed everything I just said. All right, I think I got what I needed. I mean, I agree with some of the stuff he said, but not all of it. I don't think that, I don't think they're just, like... I think it really is a corporate decision and whatnot, just to keep that stuff on the down low. That's just my opinion. And that's fine. I mean, it's all ranked, but I mean, there's no... I can spectate a duel. Alright, let me have a look. Nobody's spectating shit. shit, free Duel. Alright. I don't know, I'm just not feeling it. Like, I want to play, it's just my mind is like, I'm tired. Want to spectate me? What room are you in? Yeah, if you get the room ID. Don't want to hijack your stream. Don't worry about it if not. I know, I can watch. Like I say, right now I have very little energy. Like right now, my ass wants to hit that bed right now. Like, seriously. Like, I feel bad. I'm sorry. One sec, I'll get it. Alright. This is a private room. Okay. Serious matches only. I kind of laugh at some of these comments. This is a private room. Why would you make a private room and just not open it up? Everyone's going forbidden and limited. I mean, I don't get it. Yeah, forbidden and limited, forbidden and limited, forbidden and limited. Yeah, I guess everybody just wants to, like, use whatever cards they want. You see this? Everything's forbidden and limited. That's insane to me. Hang on, 1 second. Hit the wrong button. Oh, room ID 370844. Alright, now how do I watch it? Oh, crap. Hey, Ike. Are Are you against somebody right now, or? There's only 2 of us here. I am tired. I'm dealing with allergies right now. I've got a lot of meds in my system, so. Switching tables because nobody. I'll post them though. All right. Hope you feel better. I'm probably gonna end stream here soon because I'm way too tired. Like my head is, feels like it's being choked. I hate it. Nice, dude. Having a lot of fun. I saw you. You were on Beat Saber earlier. I don't know if that was you. Maybe I saw somebody else. I don't know. Maybe. Which one are you? Are you the one with Pot of Greed, or are you the other one? Yeah, it was me. Okay. My own hat's giving me headaches. Your Toon World. Oh, is that what that is? Oh yeah, it is Toon World. That's not the Toon World that I know. Okay, so I'm watching, I guess, from the opponent's side. I don't know, is there a way for me to switch sides, or? I see Toon Dark Magician. Okay. Oh, Kaiju. VR has been fun. Nice. I'm glad you're having fun with it. I still need to get mine fixed, but I think that's coming soon. It's just really expensive. What kind of deck is this? I don't know. I wonder how my Synchro deck would handle against this guy. Is that a Toon Red Eyes Toon Dragon. Toon Blackluster Soldier. Holy crap. That was fast. This room has been disbanded. Okay. Wow. That is broke as fuck. When you get yours fixed, it'll be nice to play. Heck yeah. I'm wanting to get back in VR, trust me. Play some Phasmophobia, especially since the new update and they got a VR overhaul coming. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I wonder when this event duel is gonna happen. That'd be really fun. Like take on some actual characters or take on some actual story decks, maybe. That'd be really cool. I don't know. Good lord. You know what this music reminds me of? I wonder if I can find it. Hold up. 1 second. I wonder if I can find it. If you destroy Toon Kingdom, it's game over. It's good for silver and gold, but never wins in platinum. Oh, okay. Alright, I don't want like the full. Did I hit my blue? I hit my blue Yeti so many times it's not funny. It is kind of funny. Oh yeah. Let me see if I can find this. You're hearing the music right now. What do you all think of this music? Do you like it? What's a Yeti? Now, interesting fact about this music. This actually came from it came from a video game. So years ago, I would go to this store to rent video games. My mom would rent. This is, mind you, back in the day when VHS tapes, DVDs were still brand new. All right, DVDs were still brand new, but people still rented VHS tapes. Like it was a long time ago, needless to say, like 20 plus years ago. But I would take that time and I would actually pick up a game here and there. And when the PlayStation 1 came out, I tried a bunch of games for it, you know, trying to see what games I like and what games really got to me. And this game here actually did get to me. And I want you all to see the opening for this. Yeah, let's see if we can do that. But yeah, I want to see if you know what this game is right off the bat, because I think you'll recognize the animation style once I show it to you.
パレル、それは命の泉、森の神エルリン、そのしもべたる精霊かの地に放つ岩。
I would just recommend a boom arm. Yeah, do what I do. I use a boom arm. I use this. And they're only like $100. You can go to Guitar Center and get one. Hold up. I think I picked the wrong video.
Elrond.
Yep, this is it. It's not going to be as good quality, but keep in mind this was uploaded 13 years ago.
Elrond, god of the forest, the source of all life. He released his servants, the divine spirits, unto the lands. He spoke, I am that which has given you life. For a time they brought life and happiness to the forest. Soon the forest was visited by fate. The divine spirits created a beast in their own image. Elrond warned, that is the beast of knowledge, and it will someday bring temptation upon you. Thou shalt not associate with it. The divine spirits so promised, and gave birth to the beast of their own image. Such was man's beginning. Time passed, and the forest was again visited by fate. A divine spirit was seduced by a beast of knowledge, and so the promise to Elrond was broken. The spirit lost its divine power, and by the child of man and spirit, it was gained. This new power threatened Elrond, and so was divided into light and darkness.
I know, it is a really great game. Kind of a hidden gem. I definitely recommend, if you all have access to an emulator, definitely see if you can get your hands on this. It's called Jade Cocoon: Story of the Tamamayu, and it's a really, just search Jade Cocoon 1 on YouTube, and I promise it'll be the first result that pops up. But it's definitely, it's such a good game. Like I love this game so much. I rented it so many times from my store that eventually they got sick of me picking the same game, and they just asked me if I wanted to buy it. So I begged my mom, and she paid $20 for it, and I still have that exact same copy to this day. And if I could describe the game, it's probably it's kind of like Pokemon, where you actually catch these creatures called minions in the forest. You'll battle them, and you can use your own minions against other minions, and elements do play a factor here. You have earth, wind, water, and fire. You know, earth repels water, water extinguishes fire, fire eliminates air, and wind whittles away earth. So, and I've played the game so much that I remember those are the exact lines from the game. Need to go have a good one. You know, that's actually not a bad idea. Like, I think I'm gonna call it a night too. I am I have Mucinex, ibuprofen, like all this stuff is kicking in now. Like, I'm sorry. Normally the allergy season's not bad for me, but for some reason today it just kicked my ass so hard. What's the name of this song? I need to write that down. I'm sorry if I went quiet there. It's been a long time since I've heard this song. Like, yeah, it's I think it's a combination of both, Titan. You know, either pollen or the weather. I think it's a challenge. It's usually every year the pollen gets bad, but it's never been this bad. Especially when you have like the north wind pushing so hard, like a massive cold front, and just uplifting all that stuff into the air. Nice beard, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Now, back to what I was saying though. I haven't heard this song in so long. I think since 2019. I had a world in VR chat that was my home world. Every time I logged in, this was the first song that played. And I really, for some reason, I always felt at peace listening to it. So I was like, wait a minute, this sounds familiar. Again, I haven't heard this playlist in years, so I didn't even know this song was on it. Alright, chat, I don't know what we'll be playing tomorrow. If we're playing tomorrow, it depends on my health. But I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. I'm gonna go to bed and get some sleep. So I apologize for the short stream. I promise I'll make up for it somehow, some way. But I'll keep y'all posted. If you're not doing so yet, join the Discord. That link is down below. So is a link to my Twitter. If anything happens, I'll update you there. I'll also update you on the I'll also update you in the community tabs here on YouTube. I'm trying to get used to that. So there's 3 ways for me to contact all of you. But if you want to know when the stream goes live, definitely I encourage all of you, hit that subscribe button with notifications turned on so you do not miss a stream. And after the stream is over and done with, leave a comment down below. I do read the comments and I do react to them. And also leave a like on the video to support it. It helps every way, shape, and form. I have heard that song actually, Monolith. Yeah, I think it actually was the first song that played, yeah. So, alright. Have a good night, everybody. I appreciate you sticking around as long as you have. Sorry for the lack of Yu-Gi-Oh! Gameplay. I'm not feeling it. My mind's not here. So, I love you all. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And I'll see you next time, okay? Good night.